out of Ablikuma North elections have been discussed in detail, and specific actions have also been recommended.
The reason, obviously, for this joint committee is because all these matters have a relation between our security. Our national security is important, and of course, one can appreciate the impact of the spillover from Boku on our national security, especially given what's happening along the northern border of Ghana and in the sub-region. And indeed, as just as the chair has mentioned, we have been reassured of measures that are being put in place to contain the situation and to restore law and order, alongside the peace pathway that is being set up with Otumfuo to restore some kind of law and order, as well as peace, a long-lasting peace in the area.
Also for ya wo show my Ghana pomode won sams ye rakwabna minti akando no work say wo kire say eja akọ no wo jama de bi na chese MPP abante so no wo kọ no wo jaka e ka to apomodin si echi ba dwumedie ni penifo so wo mo hwe se wo betimi etua sa aka no ye 603 million Ghana so they will say NDC aba betna so wo mo aye hihye nti sa aka ne de wo mo yi e de afi honom.
As the fund grows, we will ensure that every CD reaches frontline services, providing quality care to all Ghanaians. Not only have we uncapped the levy, but we have also been committed to releasing funds swiftly. And I'm proud to announce that the National Health Insurance Scheme, National Health Insurance claims arrears, totaling 603 million Ghana cedis as of December 2024, have been fully settled. This milestone demonstrates our commitment, government's steadfast dedication to timely payment and fulfilling our obligations to healthcare providers. And let me state on record that in the history of the National Health Insurance Authority, no government has paid or released monies from the consolidated fund to the National Health Insurance Fund promptly as this government. In fact, we are doing it on a monthly basis. In the first half of the 2025 alone, the National Health Insurance Authority disbursed over 1.38 billion to providers, reflecting a system that is stronger, more responsive, and more reliable than ever before.
Penny Kwanchafo ya wodi akwetene ye MPP amanyoko mu Dr. Nyawo Tamaklo no wodi atudwa ya wo chese MPP amanyoko nankasa de wodi kiremu wo party no mu asane amanfo bi kire se party no tete nanka ye krabehwe ya kono nanso nei amanfo kire se party de se ne mu atete no ya de bi ha adwene papa na no wone ya akona ma na edi nkomo wo mponi mpodwumedie so na no wo bizanse ntisi ano se ne MPP amanyoko ase enhyeda anye krabehwe amanfo bi ehu party no kura no wo mu bu ne kanti wo hu ne sen ene wo se party na ejina ho sa nipa ba ko a na wo party no ma wo som party ne yie eye kane Ghana ma Penny John ejekom kofo wo se wo yobi a wonim dinti fo na e grassroots fo no wotimi ya nhyehyɛ ka wo mu nyina bom se ne be ya botaya MPP amanyoko ne si weni so no ebetimi abemu se e de ama wo mu
in disarray. What is really wrong with the structure? So please tell me about just the party and the structure.
It took quite a number of years. After the removal of Buzia, it took us about 32 years to come to power under J.A. Kufuor.
Okay.
And I must tell you, Kufuor worked very hard. And what I just mentioned, the grassroots organization, Kufuor was an expert.
Oh,
I remember I was coming with him one time from Kumasi. We passed through one of these Achem towns Begro.
Okay.
We went there for a short rally there. This years ago. And as we were coming, Kufu asked the driver to take a certain course, which was leading us into somebody's farm or a bush. So the three of us were a bit surprised. We said, Kofi, who do you think will be staying here? He said, you come. So the driver took us there. And when we got there, we all got down.
Okay.
We were about 4 or 5 in the car.
Okay.
Kufuor went to talk to a palm wine tapper. Palm wine tapper. And his family. And he made a point I'll never forget. Politics is enormous.
Okay. Politics is about numbers.
It's about numbers.
I think he likes making those.
Oh, yes. But now, those we have, to them, politics is about money.
Really?
Don't ask me really. That is what it is.
Okay.
That is what it is. Otherwise, you won't have a situation where a whole minister with a responsibility to see to a so-called sky train will not be able to know where the money has gone to.
The $2
and
million.
it's on its way to court now. Yes. Politics, as I said earlier on, is about numbers. And you look at where Kufuor took me to.
Okay.
Grassroots.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that why you also
Now,
said... Sorry.
At the moment, after losing our the last election, it is so clear that the party is weakened. In any civilized country, that's the first thing you think about. If you lose election with such a massive defeat,
Okay.
there must be something wrong with the party. So the first thing that is done normally in any civilized country, the leadership of the party will give way.
How do they give way? Resign?
Of course, yes, and block. That's what happens in civilized countries. You follow me? You give way. You can't send a general to a war or generals to war when they lose the war or they lose the war. Then you appoint the same generals to go and fight a battle. There's a difference between a war and a battle. I'm sure you know.
Ebusia ye kan se da so agina mu san komo we mu na ba ko awo mu anase na ya kona ma bisa Dr. Nyawo Tamaklo se MPP amanyoko no wada so wom anase we firim na ose won no party no wo wom pa na mum wontua dis wo MPP amanyoko no mu wasisi an MPP amanyoko no amanfo bi de party na da ne bia ya benya sika firimu na genzimfo ya baye sabe wonim kwan ya party no ye fa so te ne pa de wo bia ne won obetimi awone nkonsa efi MPP amanyoko ne mo.
That's a good question. I'm a member of the party. I was among those who formed the party.
Okay.
But today I just recollected something when I was talking to one of the senior ministers when we had to go to Solpom.
Okay.
I remember very, very well. By then the party was not even formed.
Okay.
And I remember the faces there at that time were late Dr. Johnny Selby, late Stephen Kreku,
Okay.
who was once a junior minister in Buzia's government. Mr. KG Oseb, also a very good friend of mine. And a number of them I can't remember. Late Ajeni Mbuatin, BJ Darocha late, who was the chairman. Then by then the party has not even been formed.
Okay.
So anything we do it clandestinely.
Okay.
You follow me? I am a member of the party. I will always remain a member of the party. Nobody can push me out of that party.
You're talking as if somebody has pushed you out or you've pushed yourself out.
There are some of these young ones who don't even know how the party came into existence. And then they talk loosely. You follow me?
Yeah.
If you want to know me very well, contact Mr. Kwame Pianim. He will tell you the type of person I am.
Not Kwame Pianim, Kwame Pianim.
Kwame Pianim.
Then I'm tempted to ask that, have you been faithful to the cause of the party? Because Kwame Pianim, sometimes your party faithfuls feel like, in fact, he's not part. When you're having an interview and you refer to Kwame Pianim as a member of NPP, they will say, no, he's not a member of our party. So it looks like you people, quote and unquote, are or were rebels, and you were kind of sacked.
So Kwame Pianim, without Kwame Pianim, there wouldn't have been NPP. I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about. Kwame spent about 12 years of his life in prison just for freedom that you people are enjoying today. He was thrown into jail. I was also in jail with him.
Oh, I see.
You follow me?
Yeah.
So whoever stands anywhere and says Kwame has not been part of the party, doesn't know what he's talking about. Kwame, without Kwame Pianim, I said there would have been no NPP. I know what I'm talking about.
It's not like he's not been part. He's been part, but he's not been a true patriot, as they say.
Oh, true patriot in what sense?
And staying true to the cause of the party.
Now,
like his behavior and manners are unpatriotic.
No. If you want people who are intelligent and very objective, he's the first person I will pick.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah,
he's not the type of person you dictate to. Just like me. No one can dictate to me.
Okay.
You follow me?
Okay.
So if you talk about patriotism, I will put him at number 1.
I see.
Yes.
I saw your beautiful gallery as I walked in, and then I saw this. I was hoping I would see an elephant symbol.
Also for ya was share apomodin when some so my Ghana mkwabna minta akando dia tudwa se sika aban wayi na apomodin se echi ba dwumede wodi ewem wose aban wa pagya munti Ghana for ebremu dia apomodin wonsem ebegina naso ye pa.
We continue to collaborate with private partners to invest in healthcare infrastructure through PPP arrangements. Currently, we have identified a partner conducting nationwide assessment that will underpin our route-healing agenda for health facilities. Our biggest asset in healthcare is our people. The dedicated nurses, doctors, allied health professionals, pharmacists, and all supporting staff who serve Ghana every day. We recognize the challenges of over 70,000 qualified health workers currently awaiting employment, but I want to assure you that we are working tirelessly to clear this backlog. In the past 6 months alone, we have successfully finalized the employment process of over 10,000 nurses and midwives, with many more to come. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to share that we have taken decisive steps to clear the salary arrears for 321 pharmacist house officers who completed training in 2024, with payments now being processed. While 1,621 qualified pharmacists await permanent employment, we are prioritizing their recruitment as part of strengthening our health workforce. This is just one example of our broader commitment to clearing the backlog across all health worker cadres, ensuring every qualified professional has the chance to serve and strengthen Ghana's health system.
Ye kwa humano so na ye ne yensencho ni Benjamin Mata akwa akodi nkomo MPP amanyoko conference a wodi ahye so University of Ghana Sports Stadium no ye kwa ne akotie mu nsem akwa aba me nua bema. Hello Mate. Hello Ben. Okay. Enti ye guso a ye boy ho modern si ensa betimi aka ye nuabe ma ye nsa nka ne ntino ye mpem so na afa ye mfie ni chemu nsem foforo so na so bedwani ya wogina hode ma de wo chia na paga ye ni chiama bila alamzi wakasa wo kire se MPP amanyoko no wo mote so wo mo anka taw no mo di bawade enti abere mo de wo nka wo manu ntum na nsem bia wo ka no wo se etia kwan kra.
Any serious party that is having leadership that is on top of affairs will never make the decisions that NPP currently they are making. For instance, why will you say that you are ignoring branch executive elections? You don't want to go into constituency reorganization. You don't want to reorganize your regional level. You don't want to reorganize national, but you want to go for presidential primaries. No, it is wrong. They are being, with that statement, I'm even being kind with them. I think they are being selfish here. They want to protect their own positions, but not the party. They don't care whether the party comes to power or not. Why am I talking on this? Normally, I should have stayed out of it because I'm NDC. Whatever they do, I might not ever sympathize with them. If they go wayward, that is their own cup of tea. But it is not good for democracy. Divisions can set in, and they trying to make themselves bigger than the party is the problem I'm talking of. That is why I said they are not on top of affairs or they are not on top of issues today. Simple because they want to benefit more than the party. Why will you go into presidential primaries first before reorganizing your base? That is very, very unfortunate. But they feel, you see, they feel they can, Bawumia is the most pampered presidential aspirant ever. Akufo-Addo brought in a waiver for him to contest with him as the running mate without even a card, without being a card-bearing member of the party. Meanwhile, as at that time, they were having people that were also equally competent to also contest or become running mates, but they ignored them and brought in. When Akufo-Addo, when his time came and he was leaving power, he equipped all government machinery to support Bawumia to become the presidential candidate. Yes, he won and lost woefully in the general elections. Why do you want to still bring him so that he will now protect you? Because I'm telling you, if they are going to reorganize their party today from the branch, from the constituency, from regional to national, before presidential, most of their national executives will not be national executives again because they've not worked and they don't even deserve it. We were in opposition. Look at the way our national executives.
Ye kwa humano so ye ni ensencho ni Benjamin Mate kwa kodi enkomo. Ba na kwa ba wie. Okay. My MPP amanyoko conference omo de tudwa senka no wotwe no mbe hyase. Wo mo hyase breben pote ye pese ye hunu.
All right. So no twe no mo kan dia etimi anye juma do me o kasa dia mpemfo dodo na ba na eba minti ne twitworo na be pie mu e wo na dwuma die na ase na 8 o'clock na mo tudwa se o me hyase no esa no se mpemfo a omo di party ni man kasa enya mbedu ha ye ni ntino obutumi ensase ba me no kasa se sia na eye flag bearer eye Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ene ni running mate Dr. Matokuku Prempe ene flag bearer ni ho ka for Samra Bawumia omnyina abepie mu e wo dwumadie ya se entino nsam no kasa die dwumadie no ensase ye member delegate na hodo na atenase a omo twense impemfo a se so mo ba ama program ensase no wetimi asate
Ben, so what do we need bua nipa be sen e na abadwumedie na se?
In before say delegate say badwumedie ya say 5,500. Na ye ne dey yet to be kind dem bo mutu say nipa dodo na aba utu say nipa bia ye no across all the regions in Ghana hanono dodo na etimi aba nipa stadium no this nipa aboma e was stadium ha papa.
Okay. Ma yenhwe bambo mu nhihye ye se ne si ko.
Yo, bambo mu nhihye mu no so no o ma gire bambo mu ye wa hanu pa. Esa ne se o mu de enro no mpefo de tuga se delegate national delegate conference and omo nipa hodo bi asese o mepiemu ewo dwumedi na ase it is a wonya delegate and sese wo ba sa dwumedi ase te bambo de wo University of Ghana from entrance or ya ma obia accreditation media for accreditation so ya party member dwumedi and ase position a wo kra party ni mu no and asese o mepiemu ha bi no so ya ma eno so accreditation protocol ni na accreditation to do entrance honma ya hwe wo media person ese for ha say we constituency now by a fast na that's be a 19 a policy for any party executive in a hanma or say bambo betimi akoso yi high party policy for fast service and joint task force our hanma mo say bambo bekoso high pa
baako a woman say na University of Ghana mpeni fortune say covid ade no kakra atwenity wo campuses ahodo ntino ma yenhwe sen na hoboa setie san say me hwe sisi a me hunu say nose mask na bi hihye bi sanitizer ne ade ho no mu a wo mo hwe o manfo na pomode ho nsem
okay ye ba no say covid ba nyina nim say na protocols no omo yi ane fire na so we no ye hu bibia sa say bia ya shebe bia o ko to du hanuma say ya scan no say o hwe nose mask na we remu and ya hwe mo hwe nose mask akasakra na mia me nani fam a utmin kan pa be 20 and 10 kra o be hwe nose mask say individual na no your force so born ho ban no na wa hwe nose mask it na nya strict covid measures ena ewa han mu say no force so born ho ban against covid no wa hwe nose mask you know enya dia strict measures ewa han mu say
Mpebi ya na dwumedi bi se ekoso abetu ni se mentemi ho ase kakra trinity bibi sa akoso
bibi sa enkoso han mu yena sometimes in for be ba for example say bra Dr. Matoku Kurepeni Dr. Mahmoud Baumia obra mo ba no na baby media for crowd na mu nya baby pro we because na gidi na just party security for no omo ma kwan ka mu anu wesu kakra na ade beginning no krampo no cameraman in the buyer popo cram on piano kakra so the theories of that issues party security for na before the bar gidi ne ade na so say bia ntokwa bi esi e wa hanuma ma bu obi bia sign MPM ai
okay Benjamin ye ja okwan kra mo akono party mpenifo bo okoko say yempese ye behu say bia me wo for Baomia Ken atade enti mamo nhye ma abehye party colors ne pen na wasa wo hye wo hu wani atwa bi so say bia obi akoya asobrache bi sa
Daddy me be piem wo ha de me hu say obi a hye candidate bia ashen so de e wo han mu say nanso mini name na me hu say bia say candidate no ba na so bi ba na say hu so person opposition bia na omo man fans say that Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ni running mate bana omu go say no change and na ekoso about pass ube won say obi ase candidate bi na tade de bi asa emba ha
okay ewie ma ye na ase ne wa manebo ti ye nua be ma Benjamin Mati amanebo ne ye kokotie se ne esi koso wo hwiapon kese wo my Ghana munti ye hwe se nyame ya adom a ne tie bia ne ye be hwe se ye betimi abom amane na ye pem so de ni akyem wo fra mantem na hwe bedwani ya wogina hode ma de hye north town baton pesia so sanso yo so afo ya wo hwe ama hodo so nsem so Samuel Okuja to ablakwa wa ya amamre ne amane dan ya wesi a wo se classroom dan kindergarten fo na ntini mebusua ese woni nsese ye ka kirewo
and the commission the latest KG blocker Messi. This is the 20th KG blocker Messi. Abaima DA basic school. School na wahano na omuni KG block into class 1, class 2, 4 classrooms and in Colano using into that forced the class 5, class 6 now using pavilion, which is popularly known as school under trees. But and they say we are solving problem. You deliver this new KG block. Now KG block where Urama say you finish it, kitchen are you ready, storeroom are you ready, teachers office are you ready, washrooms will be a polytan and a playground will be ready for use. And there are here Kasa commission for land of the cost the value was 700,000 Ghana cedis. Now, a new project went on this year. This year, a rainstorm nearby, say a number of schools, they ripped the roof. Many cases say using the local carpenters, local masons, Sikana Mediba Edia year school in a year, say Colano back to school. Scholarship intervention, no so Mashemukina make us say just this year alone 145,000 Ghana cedis. Utilized so far on the scholarship program. In addition to that, you see primary schools so far. We see 30 new primary schools across the 6 traditional areas. Yeah, senior high schools. So there were 5 senior high schools in the North Town district. Interventions. I'm making sure that the teachers are being motivated. And the teachers, yeah, post or to North Town. Laptop computers. Recently, just about 3 weeks ago, 36 newly posted teachers met brand new laptops for them to motivate them, let them feel welcome, and to let them know that the Member of Parliament appreciates their sacrifice, because some of our communities are really in the interior, very hard to reach rural communities.
Pem so de ni achembu asante mantempeni kwanche for ya wacha manyosem wo Kwame Nkrumah atua pon kese mo Dr. Amache Boateng na watone boase Alpha Capitation Grand Penny BSc official sheet to na nsema watwo doso pa wase gina yesie miensa na MPP mpenifo sia enkoyie eni bawade kura ne edi kan pa na ye aproba wode ahyɛ Ghana for medam ase makwa akoto aba modincho ti o dan wan ase chaupa no wode na sefata se wode ma Ghana for ye ni so nchen a MPP amanyo company for ba amane a wo chese nyame ya adoma January bosome ne de toso aduasa ba 2026 se wo mokoto aba peni obehim frank adia ma MPP amanyo ko se eno se nka eno so kura ntali kura afi ba ko etwa to kura ye na anu ada abato ekosom wo Ablekuma North abato empesia so wode sansem we nyina to dwabra na woni eja kwabena edi nkomo wo critical issues so na no pay
appear in our women and in the interest of the party. One, yes, I top down. Two, even one, and the maker necessary the kind says, yes, sir. Thank you, Tono. One more, at this time to see on a buyer whom some are making. And not and your party interest on the year. Two, top down and your party interest and on the year. And at 3, Ablekuma North, I insist that your party interest. Because Ablekuma North, party interest, no. And a mammy no done at Dino, our cancer teaching of original at Army at Abanama. Your party, the whole cooker cracker, Bankran Cray woman so. I want just from Kumbi or Mudi Dom, a Kuno. Mamma Diano, ambition, what one among Aman in Zakaka. Ambition, you put a here and say on them Kunimu, about some of mine or my Shabakafi. Emra, Sana Niswa do make me up about to Emre. The Ablekuma from so AMPP stronghold. Then Pambe Bridge is a company for and time a minute. So Mujis and a more easy Namson, one in your Ukrana, and then Kamunyo Kum Krakeke. No, my Minoa, Namon. Now, other than say, you come out and use that Ablekuma North, Subaya Easy, Eden and Dino. They thought that it could be used as an element of national politics in a way, a free Abaimu ever. It didn't relate to the EC as a body, as an end in itself. It was as if, say, some more action who free more, party no benya. Some gains be. There was going to be no gain. Some of them who from completely what they are NDC on a silver platter. Muchim who from Ukraine, I'm saying Twabana. What the Akonyano Ama NDC on a silver platter. And more and someone Baba Epekai, I can't say Muchim who are from completely. Mamma, so at the end of the day, party interest, they are an aggregate of the interest of a cool man. It is man of view of her. Now, as a party interest, revolve around somebody's interest, core interest. And the be our party, Nintia na Buffo, Onya Efa, Isiana Mono, and then a year, Jumano. It was not necessarily the interest of the party, no.
Now, one more saying, and what they mean, Mura. One more saying, and woman knew the consequences of Giano Musino. Now, for myself, I also say, Sans is no more say about the young corner and Cochran and Mameno define that directive, no, now walk no. I can't be no more Lusu City Nana.
Oh, one Casa commentary free. Economo Abano, Titru Minu. Commentary free could Mabani Minu. Bako, Eda Twitchina Baby or Bujina Noir. Onabu Joe Sales. Or representatives as statement, or Kasai, or no Jidise, 9 or more echo. And now a Biamuso Asamba, and no Chese, or Mode, or one no, a cat had to make a canoe and a Maumudi cuckoo. Now come on for one no, and can, or Mujisa come on, no, bit me aging Kuni. That as some way. Titu you catch him a big angel effect. Quack. Now or your Shanti regional communication director. Now last Tuesday I was there with him. And Mati a Nipabiso Amosa. The Komuan Casano a bigina. Ni something unnecessary Jai will be a chain. Near Busama say. Him a free say and saying in our chair, Yenny home, no mum, who na yet to Abano Amau. She's an individual and then also a member of the party. But the individual benefit and gain in a context like that, I was so changed. The girl making me feel a party gain. Only couldn't deal with deeper party anymore. That was a Busan. It's a Busana, Sana. Can be beer or my barbican. Omo a PA, Uraja Sinko announcement number 2 Gano. Uchema Mino, Anamo 3 year a 3 year. I don't know, you know, hobby. And now, Omoya press conference. And so, Nanny day. I say, Nanny day. So, come on in dinner. Come to me and sign me grab on team. Take it now over to about. That decision, definitely, no one can hold in. She was bullied by what we call the tyranny of the majority. She was bullied.
Doc, may I share with you? Mammy, as a man,
Jodi for your walk am in Chroma circle no ma sha se wo sun wode a wode tu dwanse se ade adwuma a wo moye no e na hohwe abeje aboso titio ne Nigeria fo Mali fo China fo na yemfa ne se adwuma bodwe adwuma party se atadwe milk anase obi ton phone case na se fo e be kona China fo my way ene mrante ne gu ho a wo moye no wo che se yade bi enkoye enti won be se Ghana ban se we die mu odene won ko wo momoa
ahoho agye adwuma aye e wo sek ha ama e di ohaw bebre abaha ye sika ahye adwuma bia ye wo sek ha bia ahoho agye aye eniema ye ton table so ahoho agye aye repairless ye omo repair phones ahoho agye aye mobile phones so aye ton ahoho agye aye na ade a yakura ne se eye omo a ma ye niema ye go Dubai e go China ekofo niema firi omo nchen no omo angasa toa ye wo yedwa yi ama niema na omo de amaye no yemfa ne se abusuafo ye de ma 10 cities ya wo bagana no de abetra wo nchen na wo ton 9 cities ebe ye dai ana ayeji ebe ye dai ana yetimi atua store ka ebe dai na yetimi ahwe ye ma ebe dai ana yetimi employ workers enunti ye wo ha se ye adwadifuo ku a ye wo circle ye adwuma aboa oman Ghana yesu ye contribute ye quota ama members enya adwuma ye hwe nipa atwa ha hia thousands of people yemfa ye how enkoto aban so ye de yemfa ne say shop bia mpo efa nipa miensa embo empre wo mo na se 1000 shop mpo a enipa over 3000 people ana ye empre wo mo na se adwuma ifi yensa ene ye be ye den first year bar circle na ahogo na ewo ha enitina circle no go area police for efre ha flash point eti bibia police for the etuo esan say wo bechi akronfo miensa wo ha na mu mienu ahoho wo bechi akronfo enum a emu enan ahoho yentimi ntina ho emasa ne mawi enkoso eti yesra ban say sa ahoho na o maji aduma afa no yesra ban say ye boa no ama na tu ase esan say ye wo mra wo ho a eye ho aduma ye nyina ye nim GMPC law emra ne da ho pefe na ya na duru ba bia na mi diga na pelifo ho yawo esan say emra oman bia wo emra ebo oman no ho ban adenti na emra wo ho say ahoho ni kwan say o mo beji store we marketing ahoho ni kwan so mbe petty trading nanso obia bu nani ye beto aba ye ne ye wo he ya na ye to aba ye to aba wie dia obia nya de ope say oman na japade e Ghana for dia ene na traders ye ka je say edwa a e wo Ghana e Ghana for dia yenka say ye tan ahoho presa wuti wu store mu na ebia wutua ye fa ne say 50,000 aka 1 year na store na so wanimla ho so no efiewura say store no o de ma ne ba wanimla ho so na ahoho akotua sika kese ebi ama efiewura na store no waje afri winsem ade abechi a obekono na hoho enete store o my pay and your best woman to Poma and Yama say a bet me akoso.
Addition wo mem and what dia to drag kasa said they no happy too much across the main assembly penny 40 honum ayen Shanghai ma bola emen womun ti wo mo kire say enimani me egusu aye kasa se ne main assembly gusu a to akese wo mo jeje wo mo nhwase finom wo betimi asiesie anas wo ma prapra na wo de efri honum
o he to ye ni he ti hase ya bola ayema esani wura manfo fie ayema etimisi ha che ewu aboso me nan kwa na emefai ne se ntina ma yare wa enkola efe panyifo ofefe yare basa sebe yesoso ha no agyanan hye dani ha saa enti dodoa na kotolet gu sebe rubber black mu no ma beto agu bola eso wo beto bola kura gu na wutietie mu se ya yare basa ne bola e dia beso yeso ne ekoso ne de ye ho kire ye papa
ya yire nom ene ye manom ekobora eji wo musika 2015 ye Alhaji Muhammad Kokudoku no ono na MC ewo municipal yi mu na obetu bola one cd na ya gene ne nyina ye tua nanso ye hunu bibia sika na omoje wo bola no no ye de ye enam so ema ensuo to a ede wo haw emo abone ntontom ya de bone na ba mantemo ha yanti ase anunti yesre mpanyimfo se mpanyimfo mla maboaye na bola no omuntu mfiri office se ekura no a omampanyine de National Sanitation Day aba no bola na ewo no no ha adwene yie pa
bola ya kakra na ben ahemfie bola yiye ma be 3 months nie no mo mefai ubusa yese ka na ebefa bola na sen ubekọ gwo sonso a na ka ne nenam ho na eye adwuma ubebusa de ohwi ka na nso a wose omu befa omu petro sika fi se bola ne yebetugu a omu chieska bola ni ti se ekola 2 cd 3 cd de bia ntontom so ori ye me so mete ben ha aha imigina kasa nyina nsuo pa etwe bola re de ba akaka na awurafia me pla ye ni duru asebe amanfo fa ha kokurum se me pla de se me pla kwan mu ha nyina na we de yesla na nanom yesla ban se bola ewo mem ahafo wo blo no efe ne manshim na akaka me yaduru ahemfie honum bola yi mene yen
bola na ye ka ho asem no emime ha de edoso ebe ya kese be 7 na mra na NDC wa ban mu ADS na etwa mu before aye ni MPP mu fo bedi ye no yewura his Alhaji Muhammad Kokudoku eboa me tu bola na kese pa wa na enu achi no ese ifiri aban mu aye ni mu bae ase metimi akaso mo ato na jaja mu kakra ama ade na eyema na ehona ese itimi expand intentem no emma
enti ese zoom line no ba ama ye no mo assign contract at the district level na ye nya ahoden ya monitor omo yie na bola ese yetutu efiri miamia na timamufo no yetimi etena emamu yetimi ayi yim.
Wani awale na wamu susu kyerɛ sɛ si ade fie no bebi a wotwa wani a wofe bia no na yegye mu tem na da honom na baako adi ya wo mu a wɔmo dwene ho wɔmo ntia se mensi na yaresa bia ɛna ne wɔmo ahyɛ ase a wɔmo tu fedi gu honom na wɔmo bɔ amane a wɔkyɛ sɛ ha adwene nti ɛna ebremu de wɔmo ahyɛ ase a wɔka ho asɛm se yanhwɛ ne saa na mpanifo ntimi entu ase de a yafo akɔgya yarehwɛ no wɔmo na ɛbɛtete pant wɔ sra ba mu mpanifo sɛ bɔɔla na sɛ efin adokoro wɔmo no yɛhwɛ mu a na yɛntimi.
It has always been my concern, and I've been doing everything that I can within my power to clear this refuse here and get a container where the residents will be pouring the refuse into. This is a very, very serious issue. Some time ago, we once came here with the Zoom Lion people where they had to clear everything here. And it was like as if they have never poured even one bucket of refuse here. Today, the place has been flooded again as if nothing has ever been done to it. And my continual efforts is that I've been doing everything that I can to make sure that we get a container where the residents can be pouring the refuse in. But to no avail. We are doing our best, yet our best is not being realized. Because when the problem is not solved, as a representative of the people, you are not doing anything. That is why we continue to make sure that we talk of it, and then our superiors will also listen to us. Look at this, the municipal hospital. The hospital is where they treat diseases. But when diseases are breeding here, then it's unfortunate. So this has been a very concern. I don't sleep. It gives me sleepless night. When you clear this one, within the limit of the eye, never done anything. When you look at the road, people from this area can no longer follow this road because of the dump, the refuse being dumped here and causing the water not to move. Very soon, on this street, the refuse will reach part of the street. Because you can see, it has even climbed the pavement. It has climbed on the platform that they have created for people to come and go. So it's a big heavy thing. I've been doing everything so that we can get the permanent container that will.
Ebusuya ya pemsu ya de ne chemu mfimfim mantem asendwendama mamfo na wo ma hyase a wo mo kasa kire Ghana ban se classroom dan ne ehwasa so na sebe bia ya mofra no betime agya wo na ne hwante e be ya ba ne sibi e ma suku edi basic school e wo mpesua no so
school nyem mofra ma ho nyina wo tukwan ko baby school nti yehwe ya na erha nti man ne ye de yo modin na ye see school ama mofra na wa hyase de wo sa nti ya jije oto na ya disi school no ye ya tadanya na ya panta bode bobo no soro no ya kodu class 6 yanyam we bia ya dalden adan yanyam we bia nti na manfia ye no so sam osanse yanya cement anye dan ni ye nti nsunu twa na yidisi ni ya nsunu ebu afado ama aye fira iya ye hunda mofra no kra wo ko school no ma na ye yem hyehyan agyanan no a ye kodo na ndua papa ye nyanya ye good no ndua no ni nyina bubu menti sese baby kra no of ko adua ba kombo ndar aka be e ba sa na na bi na mpenfu no wokodo na no na mofra no so wo ba school a wo so wokodo nti ama no so a ye hu a ye srede wo beba abehwe na wo aboan
ya light no so one face and light no so ya say nsumu na kakra bi na adum wo so feda wo so tv a enso no me bebre wo bia ntum fa de a esombo a ya light ho ade ntum fa mekrum ha ana teacher fun so bia mbada no wo ya start the yes da no bia na na ye no yes ye dan no teachers quartet no so se ta otan ke ye ba bia ana ba mo so ye fi na nko ma ye dan no teacher fun so atum ye ba bia da wo atum a kire mo fa na ade
wo hwe o hawa me wo mu asen of sisia na edan ya mo hu yi e dan a ono enu ni so Gente America say no so say oba akokra wo JHS 1 to 3 a eno de mofra koma eyi omo san so KG dan a KG1 KG2 anto mofra koma eyi ana ban dada atwam no so ehye 3 unit classroom ase a ono so si amam wo si dan na boso then so dan a wo si aboso no dan no ye wie so ba bi abu adwiragu eno na ma oba akokra asam na san ya wede ho say obi a ne dan aye sei na aban de sika ma contract wo si dan ma no na dan a yesi awie na no so ebu eno na ma oba asam no aya wede ho na ohwe ase no bo how are you obi a wo 2 unit classroom for KG or 3 unit classroom for JHS na yesanzi 3 unit classroom amano edie ase no bo how you no ono be ko kiranza de ntia make asa na say kokoro bi e pra no dwendama ono JSS 1 to JSS 3 onibi the esima no so yesi no eda no mu wie ba bi abuagu primary school P1 to P6 and a KG1 KG2 eno de okohu dan na eno so awre ho nti obi ani Jesus dan mi nsan yesi ama no ebu na P1 to P6 onibi na KG1 KG2 onibi na ho pedan ama na emo franso wo pa san se nkuru to atwa hye ho nyina no o mu nyina ko nti ho ne ayi adwen se aban pe o man pani ani so ade hunu no ye de sa se unit class no ro ka koma o mo isan so mo de Jesus esima o ma ebu
adishia mu ase eni enkreja no wo ma sha ase a wo mo ka kire Ghana aban so wo ma kwan nye kwan no sebe ye man Ghana mo pa dia basa se party bi campaign message wo kromanti Ghana aban ko mo moa na abrabo ne asetena kwa edin pa dia ma wo mo
de ha ye pa kase ye kwan bipo ne ade no ba bia nyansu to a ye be pia ka asesa entimi nko ebi wo nso ana ya da kwan nti sire ne ye be sire se ye be hia aban no moa e onu de menimi ya no se o munyan ye ready so mbe ye kwan no pa ye bipo ne ha ye no mo mpe mosi bi mfa megusu man na za ha no esuntwa if say wo fie na obi yale kura ye be frɛ wa nsuo ni nti untimi nko ye be sa na ma ye problem bebre
ye kwai efiri ani akraja ekopim 3 nyamia nim nukurani eduru se ye ba beto MP fo aba no mehunu se okojato bra kwa asia din katia Ghana prosifo mpanifo nyina wo bia tuara mo finkan eba ekurase ya ani akraja wo ba be pa ya cho se ye nto aba no ne ma aban no emra na o meboa ye
kwan so efiri ya ha ede kodie kobongro die enye kura ahimfo no yatu ho na mo watu atu se wo bi yale mpo na ya asem nti yesra wo mo yesra ban mu mpanyimfo wo mo ntwa wo mani emra mehwe ye so mo de animani mi wo ntimi nya kwan mpo ma ya wo mo madwuru so ena poso se wo mo no mo feel ma yesesei wuti moto so a aya asem wuti ka mu a aya asem nsuo yi tutoi yetimi si ne anante anadwo ansan ya ba bedu fie obi yale a aya asem nti yesra wo mo ntwa wo mani emra mehwe ye kwan ne so emma yen
ye problem ka sepa chese sensuo to a na count mi mba ebi wo hwa na ya beka mfimfia na ya beka bepo no so se ye nante ya ye twa kwan ansa yetumi edu ye kura na ase nti ye kwan ne de ye hawa ye face pa we ye kura ya ase nti ama teachers no ye de omo ba pe omo ni nka na omo asan ko nti ye kwan ne de ye hawa pa nti ye sra ban se omba bibi mfa ho eman
ahase na ebrema kwan se kase bo aye bo ano prince obi mpeshantel team ne doson esi nkonwa kama wo musem ase tete abayo ankate nkwa hase na ebrema kwan se yemfa ne nyina yemfa se wie de media aseda ma TMC fashion center mpenifo amasaman abia se atade FM ma de mema de nyina wo mopam na wo pam sho na kodwabo kese bia se ho sampa me too I am here me so kra ma baby enti awie de ya na wakose ne be ya style bia wo betimi edwudwa wo edin a meje so na awie yi ene Gargantuan lady ohene wa kase bo ahene adam nyina ase abommo no hwe awie